Israel is at a crossroads, demonstrations getting increasingly violent in a dispute not with others but between Israelis. When protesters breached barricades around Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's home, they were met with water cannon. They fear what he is on the verge of achieving.
I'm fighting for the future of my country as I know it. I grew up in the Soviet Union. I know exactly what it means to live in a dictatorship regime.
Sunday into Monday's mass protests with at least tens of thousands in the streets kicked off with this.
The defense minister warning that anger and fear were taking over the country and calling for the prime minister to pause controversial plans to reform the judicial system.
Soon after, Yoav Gallant was fired. Netanyahu is intent on pushing through changes to give the government, his government, far more power. Netanyahu calls this a proper rebalancing between authorities. Protesters, though, see it as a direct threat to what is widely seen as the Middle East's only democracy. A controversial prime minister with frequent troubles with the law empowering himself.
What we are doing here tonight is protesting against the government wants to get all the power to itself.
Still, Netanyahu appears to have the votes to get it done. But mass protests like this throw everything into question. It's not clear what happens next. David Common, CBC News, Toronto.